man.
Good to see you. Larry, what are you wearing? What is that, Charlie Brown shirt?
Troublemaker from Firefly. That's what.
Oh.
Wait, this side. That's the kanji for troublemaker. It's a Jane shirt. I was trying to find my hat that Mimi had knitted me, but I couldn't for maximum Jane. But all right, we're on. Hey,
your office is all turned around, buddy.
DORK COURT.
Yeah. Who, me?
Yeah. Your desk faces a different direction now.
Almost. Oh yeah, I changed it. Well, you know what it was? I had my background was the all the Stephanie McMahons, and it created more questions than I wanted to answer. So I said, let me turn this a little bit.
For who though? Who was questioning your genius?
Coworkers.
Coworkers.
Yeah, well,
normal humans probably.
Yes.
I don't have many normal humans in my life.
That's true. So
I don't understand how that you wouldn't just go, fuck you, those are mine.
Well, that's I just said I said it's a long story that I don't even want to begin.
Yeah, I mean, I get it. Normal people.
Yeah.
Normal people.
So, you know what? Speaking of back in the day, we went to San Diego without Mark this year, and that made us sad. But Walker had his Jack Fry collection come out. I should send you one, man, because it's not a joke. It's really good. But with all the stuff going on, I wasn't able to return Manny his art until yesterday.
Oh, interesting.
And because he lives like 3 blocks away. So I'm like,
really? I didn't know that.
Yeah. So I told him, hey, man, when we get back, we're getting ready to send Walker to college. He goes, I don't care at all, man. Like, whenever you get around to it. And then yesterday, he sends me a text. He goes, hey, so I have a friend who is a photographer, and she's taking some really cool photos that I want to trade her a piece of art. And I'm like, man, I'm so sorry. This is me.
I'll send it to you right now. Yeah, exactly.
No excuses. No, because we live 3 blocks away. I was like, I'll just come bring them to you right this second. He goes, actually, I'm at work, like, can I stop by around 7? And I'm like, fuck yeah. So I had some time, and I like got him his books and, some of the, I didn't know if he wanted one of the prints that the
fullback did,
but he's like, anyway, he just sent me a super nice text, and he's like, hey, I was at my job, and I was out on lunch, and I just read this thing, and I'm like, I can't tell you how much I liked it. And I think everybody says that, so thanks a lot. But no, man, he kept going. He's like, my favorite thing is the fill box. They totally do world building. It really sets the tone. And I'm like, but that sounds like I'm taking something away from Daniel. He just makes different choices, but his stuff is like very emotional and moody. And like, I need to learn that. And he was just, and thank you so much for like what Walker wrote on the intro page. And I was just like, dude, like when people just want to work together because it's cool.
Yeah.
Like people don't know what to do about that. You know what I mean? Because they're so used to getting yelled at and I don't care what your process is, and this needs to be done by Tuesday. And, that's what people are used to hearing. So I wanted to thank you guys because, like, I don't want to take that for granted, but it's kind of easy because this is just our lives, right? We're like, hey, I got a stage, and Mark's got some chairs, and Steve's been working on his lozenges so he can sing. Let's put on a show. That's just how I've been my whole life, and I forget that that's not how it works.
It's a nice reminder every now and then
in the real world,
Yeah, it's always solid to get a little like, a little attention, reflection, nod to the good, So I appreciate that, Larry. Thank you, man.
Yeah, man. But I mean, it's not even that. I mean, I know you guys all know how I feel about that, but it's like Mark said, it's cool to be reminded that like I should fucking say that shit instead of take that for granted, that like, hey, I'm all just working with my friends, and it's like, sometimes it's not, just because I think that way, it doesn't mean that anyone has warm feelings about whatever's happening,
That's true.
Yeah.
But you know what though, I don't you think though we also come from a time where that was kind of like, I don't want to like an unwritten rule, but kind of like, yeah, dude, we're friends. Of course, I appreciate that. Yeah. And I think nowadays it's more like, oh, no, you actually have to like stop and say like, hey, guys, thank you. Like, I'm really appreciative of you. And like,
I caught up in the shit.
I would always assume that you both. I guess my perspective is like I would always assume you're appreciative of anything. So like, why would I not? I guess I'm saying I'm not looking for the back pat, but I'll take it. Thank you.
No, of course. It was just the thing with Manny just reminded me because I feel that way about Manny too, right?
Right.
And he was just like, oh, I really appreciate it, you know, like just Walker loving it, like made me love comics, and you know, there was that, you know, it took him a year to do 13 pages, right?
Yeah.
And so I think he was feeling a little bad about that, but I was like, man, no, that it made us extend the show. It's like a Greek wedding, right? It's not just an afternoon. It's like it was all year. We were talking about Jack Fry.
It created new opportunities and new things for Walker to kind of noodle with, which is kind of like you kind of have to have those scenarios take place in order for the offshoot to happen. And 100%. When the offshoot happens, magic is sometimes made in that offshoot. And then you still get the original, you know. Anyway, that's pretty sad.
All right. Well, so that's kind of a segue into Peacemaker for me. Did you guys finish it?
Oh, I've never even started the second season yet.
Oh, okay. Well, you have a.
I wanted it to be completely dumb.
Dude, you have some joy, so I won't even speak a word other than you will not be wasting your time with that show.
No, I know. I caught up a little bit just to kind of know that whole Earth X of it all.
Oh yeah. Well, that was kind of hard to avoid because the Comicsgate guys were going, "What's James Gunn doing, making fun of us for?" It's like, again, swastikas. Like,
yeah. Also, like a lot of people being like, "What's up with the casting? There's like no people of color anywhere on the show in the background or anywhere." It's like
that kind of gave me hope that people saw that right away, you know?
Yeah, well,
like it took 3 episodes, but initially people were like, "Oh, that's odd," and then the second one was like, second episode is like, I still haven't seen anyone of color really besides the main cast, and then the third one, James Gunn was going, "Oh, it looks like everybody figured it out. See you tonight."
Well, so
or no one figured it out. Enough people were like calling him out on it, where he was like, "Okay, you guys obviously can't wait 2 episodes, so I'm just gonna spoil it right now."
I just love Troy Brownfield's oldest son figured it out. I think that's Kyle, might be Connor. I don't know. I forget I have a kid sometimes, so I can't keep track of other people's kids.
No, you don't.
No, I don't. He's got a girlfriend, man. I can't get over it.
Did he meet the parents?
He did.
How'd that go?
Met the parents already. Week 7. Like, I guess they're very serious about each other. I think it's adorable.
Well,
it's like sometimes that happens, right? Like, you know, Steve, like you've known Lauren since 9th grade or something, right?
Pretty much. Yeah.
So sometimes you just look at somebody and go, "Yep, I'm good. Let's go."
Yeah,
you know,
it's a connection
stuff.
Right. Yeah.
Well, you know what it is.
I just think it's rare that it's both of you at once, right?
Yeah.
Well, you would hope.
Like, Walker was like, "Yeah, I was waiting for her to show up, like in his life. Like it's her fault for not like living in San Francisco, so they could have played on the beach when they were 3 together."
Well, you know, they had to become the people they needed to be together.
Well, that's what I was
with Mark with his like. I'm romantic.
Well, no,
I'm like looking at you guys on the wrong screen, so I'm like staring off to the side. So I probably should move my web.
Well, I was going to say I think the most fascinating part is they're both doing what they want to be doing, and then they meet someone.
Yeah.
So it's not like they're meeting them in a scenario where they're not like doing what they want to do.
Yeah.
And I think that's kind of the unique thing. Like I can only speak to like when I met Lauren, it was like way before any idea of anything, but it's pretty cool. I'm glad he's having fun. I texted him the other day.
You know, if they had known each other during like high school, how it's like, well, you know, I really want to go here, but she's going here, and
right, exactly. So further along in the journey to be like, this is where I want to go. Oh my God, that's where you're going. We're going the same place. Let's do it together. Why not? I
got a new cat, by the way.
Nice.
This is Benny.
Benny. I love black cats, as you know.
Yeah, 3. We have 3 now.
So you have 3 now. That's awesome. You keep them inside, don't you?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, especially around Halloween. That's the one time of year where I'm like, hey, I hope we'll see you tonight, pal.
Good luck.
But out here, it's pretty chill. So, man, in the old days, black cats used to get murdered by the crazy kid in class.
No.
Yeah.
Well, they still don't get adopted as much, too. Like, he had 2 sisters that got adopted way before he did, and he was just kind of by himself.
Is that why you get black cats? Because you have that feeling?
A little bit.
Yeah, I mean, that's why one of our cats is always a black cat. That's like, not because they don't get adopted, but because I used to wear number 13 playing basketball. I just fucking like, yeah, I'm your friend that doesn't give a shit about stupid superstitions.
Yeah. I mean, I also only wear black, so it kind of helps.
Just on the cleanliness for the shedding of the cat.
Yeah.
Yeah. When we got Dizzy, she's half black and half white. And so that white fur shows up everywhere. But it doesn't seem like a lot because it's only like
fur.
Half
40% of who she is.
Yeah, right.
What was that species in Star Trek that were
the Charons, Beale and Loki? Yes. Beale is black on the left side.
Well, so all right. So, question. So, I haven't watched Peacemaker.
Yes.
Okay. Well, yeah. I will forever call it Peacekeeper.
Yes, you have screwed me up, by the way.
I cannot remember the name of the show ever. One is a George Clooney, Nicole Kidman movie. One is John Cena. So, John Cena. Anyway, my buddy saw it, and he said that the final episode, and he goes, it was such a letdown because he felt like they were going like it almost felt like the final episode was going to be like Easter egg magnificent, and it wasn't. I'm asking since I haven't 100%. Seen it. Okay, all right. So that's what he said.
Maybe that's even saying it in the best way possible.
Okay.
Because James Gunn, you guys read all the press, right?
Yeah.
Like Blue Beetle's gonna be in it. Here's a picture of Superman in costume talking to John Cena during the shooting of episode 6. So you're like, it's not really the audience's fault to have their expectation hyped up a little. Okay. And so it's perfectly valid, right? I would have enjoyed it. I didn't do the math, but between 27 and 35% more if I hadn't read any of the press on it, because it's definitely setting up all kinds of fucking shit for other projects down the road. Are you guys like really into old DC from like the 90s and stuff?
Well, I know. I mean, we worked in a comic book store in the 90s, so
excellent, because that's the level of information I have about this. So
is it like Eclipso? Remember that comic book with the gem on the cover?
Do you remember that Peacemaker died in Eclipso 13?
I didn't know that, but Eclipso was in my head for some reason. I don't know.
Yeah, so there's a lot going on at the end here, but there was I don't know if you guys remember the miniseries Salvation Run. It was basically a contest of champions, except Waller and Rick Flag get kind of pissed at all the supervillains and use that portal technology to throw them all on this planet. And so the miniseries is everybody, all the bad guys fighting and some shit going. I didn't read it, but I do remember at the time that there was a Joker-led part of that series that everybody loved, and that was the one they were looking for because they didn't care about all the supervillains alone on a planet like the Adrian Brody Predators, but they cared about what the Joker did, right? So anyway, they've set all of that up, and I think that's what he was saying, that's what's going on directly in Man of Tomorrow, the next Superman movie. Because they bring Lex. I kind of have to say this.
They bring Luthor's in prison.
They bring Lex Luthor into the Peacemaker show. See, I even say Peacemaker now. Because I just hear Steve going, which one is it? Is it the George Clooney one with Nicole Kidman? Anyway, so they kind of intimate that alien portal technology and Luthor's portal technology, where he was keeping Metamorpho and all that shit, is the same thing. Like Luthor accidentally discovered this thing that the aliens did as an independent thing. And so then they set up the Salvation Planet And so I think that is what's going to go on in Man of Tomorrow somehow.
And they're gonna use it to introduce. And is it gonna be similar where they introduce like all the so that's gonna be his like all the villains? Like here are all the villains.
I don't know. I mean, there's the opportunity for that if they follow the comics, but there is an opportunity also to have this just be like in the background of everything that we're going to send you to the cornfield. I don't know. I don't know.
That would be kind of cool, like the reverse Avengers, where it's a portal opens and Joker falls out.
Yeah,
and then it's all these other villains keep pouring out of it, and it's like,
yeah, that's a good one. I mean, God knows what he's doing, but it's just more like this one was very, 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 very much. I need to go to Home Depot and get all the bricks, and now I've taken them in the wheelbarrow to the backyard, and I've just made the first 10 feet of this walkway. And so that can be interesting, but that's not what he said. He said, "Hey man, we're gonna build this walkway. We're gonna have a fucking party, and it's gonna be fucking awesome. Blue Beetle's gonna be there." And he didn't. I guess looking back, he kind of didn't really say that, but he kind of said it in a way that made everybody think that.
He hyped it in a way that would. It didn't deliver on the hype. He delivered on it because he's introducing the capability of that later on. He just didn't say when he was going to, maybe he just didn't say when he was going to deliver it. I don't know. Maybe that's how I'm looking at it.
Yeah, I think that he got in his own head as a writer and forgot that he was talking as the architect of the DCU.
Because Kevin Feige of DC.
Parenthetically, yesterday, October 9th in 2018, I said, I don't know what they're fucking doing, but they should hire James Gunn as their Kevin Feige.
Oh, did you really?
Hello.
I can do screen grabs. That was real. Anyway, I mean, it was so obvious. I'm not claiming that he owes me for getting fired.
No,
I get hired, but it was early enough in the process that it made me think. When I read it yesterday, I was like, it took them fucking 7 years to figure out the contracts and how to do that, because all of them had the same thought too. Oh, really? They're checking you out? I'll come this way.
Right. Yeah.
But then they just have to figure out how it works. So, but that was parenthetical. This is just one quick thing. James Gunn did deliver. He just delivered on every single character moment and emotional impact and all that shit. So everybody was thinking he was talking about the Bang Bang, and all of it is just like weepy hugs and shit and manly, making that tear go back in your eye, So I loved it. I loved the whole thing. And yeah, the second it was over, I was like your buddy. I was like, well, that was incredibly average. But then I thought about it, and I talked to Walker this morning because he and his buddies stay up all night long watching Peacemaker. And I was like, hey, thanks, man, because we're doing DORK COURT tonight. And I don't have to do any thinking because I'm just going to say everything you said.
Well, I was going to say, is your buddy Two Guns? He didn't come up with the Smuggler Cove, whatever it was, the name of the
Salvation Run.
Salvation Run.
I don't know who wrote that. Yeah, Stephen Grant did Contest of Champions.
He does Mark. For how many years Stephen Grant's been coming by the booth and all these years? I think this is
He's our friend, man.
Yeah. So I think this is the first year that Larry was like, we were definitely sitting at the booth, and you kind of rattled off everything that he did in comics, and I'm just like, oh, wait, really? That too? It was like, wait, he's Punisher War Journal?
Yeah.
He's like, dude, it's like, you got to look it up. It doesn't make sense. It's like and then to just see him ho hum across and just come and say, hey guys, how you doing? And just another year.
I love that guy so much.
It's completely fascinating. And then you realize holy shit, this guy was the bodybuilder,
the architect of our childhood,
the bodybuilder of Marvel. It's fascinating.
It's old man stuff, man. Nobody knows what anybody did 7 to 10 years ago. The kids just don't pay attention. Can I tell you, he was involved in one of my best stories from there. The last, when he's saying goodbye to us on Sunday,
okay,
and he's waving away, I see the Frosty thing, at the last second.
Oh.
And I'm like, hey, Steve, I got to hand you this. He's like, wow, what is this? What? I'm like, take it with you. It's my Christmas present thing. I'm going to be sending everybody something. So I make him look at it. He goes, oh, okay, this is cool. Hey, that's John Workman font. I'm like, yeah, man, I'm a criminal. And so I think about him, and he waves. And as he's walking away, he turns around and yells from like the other end of the first area, right? So it's like a good 20 feet. He yells. He's holding the thing up in the air, and he goes, and don't send me this for Christmas. I got it.
He's a psycho, that guy.
No,
save a stamp.
He's so my kind of guy. When I told him that we had Walker, he goes, congratulations, you're gonna be sick for the next 11 years.
Right on, though. Right on.
That's why I keep you around, Mr. Grant. I just love him. Anyway.
See, what are you watching in the background, by the way?
What am I watching in the background?
What is that weird puppet?
Oh no, this is. Remember I told you there's that like TV that series called like Everything Is Terrible, which is a like troupe of people that just like found footage and crazy stuff, and they just like put together these movies.
Okay.
I ever told you any of this?
No.
I also like
Hector
Steve's
thinks
got a crazy
tank engine.
Like the bottom cube, Steve has a crazy face, and then Larry, you have a crazy face to the left of you. I'm like, what's going on here?
I don't know if you can see that, but it's called Everything Is Terrible. This one is Kids Club, and it's pretty much just like all like this group just puts together like crazy videos of stuff. Anyway,
well, I approve.
It's just it's background nonsense. That's what
anything
I like.
called Everything Is Terrible gets a thumbs up from me.
Yeah, so they make them, and this is the thing I was telling you about, where they just did one that was like comic relief and another one, and it's anyway pretty funny.
Can we just go back to Peacemaker to fucking Peacekeeper to clean this up? Gons was expecting 2 hours, but that was him personally because Gunn said it was going to be 57 minutes long. And you knew something was going to happen to Peacemaker as things are going to. Again, and it's not really cliffhanger though. I stayed away from saying
doorbell. 1 second.
All right, good. You don't care, do you? They revealed that the 11th. Oh, you haven't seen a minute of this, have you?
Yeah, but no, it's fine.
There's a thing that has a nice payoff at the end. The main cast is just clubbing around, and they've given themselves a name, the 11th Street Kids.
Nice.
And
sorry about that.
They just call it that the whole time. Yeah, no worries, man.
So
then they reveal at the end they're coming out of this giant door that looks like a Photoshop PF Chang's or something, but instead of the sign over the top, it's the Checkmate logo, and they have so Tim Meadows is playing this guy Fleury that's in Checkmate, and Sasha, I forget her last name, but it's something ethnic. The cyborg girl, she's a Checkmate person, and then you get Waller and Rick Flag, and if you do the comics, but I think they're just going to make it DC Shield, and so if they do kill Peacemaker, there's going to be other people in it. Like I think Checkmate's going to be a thing going forward, like the metahuman control guys that you kind of need to call in.
Got it.
Bordeaux, yeah, thanks, man.
Did
clearly a Latina name? I was wrong.
Oh, I guess I had boobs in the background again. Well, good job.
Did you?
I must have. I don't know. I can't watch.
Not this time.
Notice it's only who cares about boobs? It's Hector, isn't it?
Yeah, I thought maybe Larry's head would block them, but maybe not. I don't know.
No, this time just puppets and kids.
Puppets and kids so far? Okay. Do you want to hear a crazy rumor? So spoiler alert for the Tron movie. So
that came out today, right?
Yes, I think so. Today.
Is it today or next week? So
people have seen it, so I think they already did the previews.
So everyone's like, why did you not bring up the characters from the second one in this one? And I guess what they say, like within like the first 5 minutes of the movie, and this could be rumor, I haven't seen it yet, obviously, but the rumor is like Cora, which Olivia Wilde, essentially dies like 30 minutes into the movie.
Huh.
Oh, I'm sorry, not 30 minutes into the movie. 30 minutes after the end of the other movie where they're like riding the motorcycle over the bridge.
Yeah.
And
they say off camera she just got killed, and
they say a line that essentially like that's the premise of this one. It's that like anything that comes from that universe into this universe can only survive like 30 minutes. So, like,
okay.
As they're riding on the motorcycle over the bridge, I guess she just like dies or disappears.
Well, then the movie's only 30 minutes long, right? Or do they figure out how to survive?
Well, I guess that's
I think that's the premise of this one is that we figure out a way to bring them into this universe and with some sort of
have them not.
I just would be sad if they showed her, because you can get away with 77-year-old Jeff Bridges, but like she is just of a moment when they shot that movie and gave her that little wig and everything. I was just like, you're the new Trinity from Matrix. But have you seen Kate Ann Moss lately? Like, no judgment, but time is harsh on everyone, right?
Sure. Well, I mean, that's also gray, right? But I mean, that's almost 30 years ago.
Yeah, and so the same thing with Olivia Wilde. She's been riding pretty hard since the last end of that movie. Yeah. And you know, I don't want to see Cora again.
Yeah, but I guess there is a solution at the end of the movie where I don't know if I actually don't know if it's I read the spoiler so quickly. It was, I don't know if it's Jared Leto's character or another character. Maybe it's the Asian girl that's in it. She goes to the son's house at the end. So he is in, I think they allude to him being in it. I gotta find the spoiler again. As soon as I found the spoiler, of course, I got pulled down before I could copy it and paste it. It's like so stupid when I find stuff like that. And it's like, you go back and you try to reload it. And then it's like post gone. And you're like, dude, it was up for like 3 minutes. But anyway, but yeah, I
lawyers.
Yeah. But I can't believe there are people actually looking in where I'm finding this. That's the other thing, but
gotcha.
I mean, it came out today, so the full plot is on Wikipedia right now.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Oh, well, then that's good.
How close was what I read?
I'm kind of with Hector here, though, going with low expectations.
Yeah,
because the first one was just a moment in time.
Agree,
and that's great. But I got to get out of that theater and then go play the video game with my friends for like hours afterwards, right? And so when Legacy shows up on the scene, I'm like, that's going to happen again, right? Because everybody knows Tron is incredible, and now we have, we live in the Matrix Max Headroom world already. This is going to be great, and I enjoyed it. Don't get me wrong, but nobody else did. Like they made a Tron ride for some in Paris, the Disney Paris, I guess.
Oh, there's one in California.
Is there now?
Oh no, I'm sorry, Florida. Yeah,
but now they didn't start there. I'm like, how are they not making this a thing, right? And they were like, I don't know. And then finally they go, all right, here's the third Tron, and I'm like, fucking right on. Oh, Jared Leto's in it. Like, you guys do not understand this property, do you? Like, so I hope it ends up at the end and that they set up some kind of cliffhanger and there's 3 more movies, but those movies are good.
Yeah,
that's my.
You never saw that animated show that came out, right? Like Tron Uprising.
Walker loved Legacy, and so we watched that movie 60, 70 times. And so when I told him there was a cartoon, he was like, "Fuck yeah!" Even I liked it because I loved the art. I loved it.
Yeah, me too.
I'm interested because Kaczynski is the one who did Legacy.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously he's the executive producer on this, so I feel like it has a little bit of the look and feel of the last one. I just don't know if it has the essence. I don't know. I feel like it might, because I know he didn't write it. I don't know. I got to find out who wrote that. Who wrote Tron Legacy?
Here's the giant mistake that I see, just as a fan, but like a guy that knows how story works. They've done a trilogy over the span of decades that's like, say, just it's Batman, right? Except they made the third movie about the Joker. Like, if you really like Tron, it's fucking weird to see all the trailers where everybody on screen is in red. It's like, it just reads like
bad guy.
This is bad guy movie, right?
Yeah.
Like, I don't fucking care about the bad guys. and you named the show Tron Ares. That doesn't make a fucking lick of sense. Oh, that's the main character's name, who's being played by Jared Leto. Oh, I don't care even more. So there's a lot of low expectations.
We know how much you love the grid and all the technology and the coolness of it.
So let's do it on Earth.
Movie out in the real world.
Cool. Right. Well, dude.
And Jared Leto played the Joker
off camera.
But isn't that your favorite thing that somehow gets passed in studios where they show you something that's I always go back to like, it's why the cantina in the original Star Wars is the coolest thing you've ever seen in your entire life. When you were younger and you're like, this is fucking awesome, but it's awesome because it's fucking 3 minutes and your imagination just goes fucking bonkers and you never have to sell it to me more than just show me the room and a couple people in the background and my imagination goes fucking crazy. And then eventually everyone's like, but I want to show you that. And it's like, yeah, but that's your vision of that. I don't want to see that. Give me a different story. I don't need the background. I don't need what I've seen and my brain is already done. I don't know.
I agree with you 100%. And Star Wars is the perfect example because fucking every line is world building. And adults don't get that. And kids are like, well, did you just hear the bad guy just went, there'll be no one to stop us this time. That means that they've had more adventures when people were stopping them, they were fucking shit up. Oh my God, that guy's cool. And no one does that now. They will show you here 10 months ago, this happened and the bad guy killed the guy's brother. And it's just like,
it's too cut and dry. It's too, exactly.
Man, get to the story.
Well, that's why it's a good segue because did you guys see the new poster for The Running Man?
No. The new poster?
Yeah,
no.
I'll hold on. They just released it.
Yeah, the main release, not the teaser one, right?
No, the whatever it was. Where is it?
That's a movie that looks like they're going to beat the original.
Well, so here's the thing. It goes back to my brain with. Were you able to find it, Mark? I can't find it. I'm sorry.
Is it the Hunt Him Down one?
Hold on, I'll see where it is. It was just released today. Running Man.
Just what I.
But it was the one with like all the characters.
Oh.
Did you see that one?
Oh, yeah. Now I am.
Okay, can you hear? But it's like it's this new. It's like show me. Why do you have to show me every character in the fucking movie on a poster?
Right?
Like go look at the original Running Man poster, and it's just fucking Arnold's head and fucking him running in black and like that.
Yeah.
Like, no, now you have to show me every fucking person, every cameo, oh, okay, no imagination now. I know the whole fucking movie. It's like,
okay, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people on the poster.
Yeah, show it, Mark. Can you show it? Do you know how to do that?
No, I don't want to.
All right, good. Send it to me.
I'll time of day.
Oh,
just Google it.
I am. I'm trying.
Running Man poster 2025.
There you go. I got it. Hold on, I'll do it.
Who's that guy in your arcade machine? The little brown dude you got on your.
He's Italian brain rot. You know what Italian brain rot is? Here you go. This one, right?
Yeah.
It's like, oh, okay. Josh Brolin, him. Oh, these two characters. There's the helicopter. Here's where they're gonna start it. There's the bad guys hunting him. Here are more of the guys. It's like, dude, like, no, like, just do this. Just this right here. Glenn Powell, the Running Man from the director, done. Like, it's just, you just need this right here. This little thing.
Steve, though, come on. That's somebody who lost the conversation with his boss.
I get it. I get it. But I'm just like,
that's the safe one. I mean, that looks like every movie poster the last 15 years.
Right. The one thing about it that I actually am super excited about is it's the old premise from the book. It's like survive 30 days, which is on here. Survive 30 days while the world hunts you down. That's cool. But it's, because the premise of the other one, it's just like a game show. So it's on as long as a game show would be on. Which in the original, like the Arnold one, it's like it's going on it's like going on for hours, but it kind of is like a couple hours. I don't know, like 4 or 5 hours. It doesn't seem like it's very long.
Yeah.
Who wrote that story? Do you remember? Is it anybody?
Stephen King.
Stephen King.
Oh, Stephen King. Okay,
As Richard,
Writing as Richard Bachman.
Richard Bachman.
that's right.
Wow, I can't believe because you're so into that, Steve. Because you're like 15 years younger than me.
Oh yeah.
So how did you you knew about Richard Bachman after it was revealed that it was Stephen King, right? Or did you know as a kid?
My introduction of The Running Man is just
I just found out right now.
Is through the Arnold movie, and then I like that movie so much that I was like, because they say based on the story by Richard Bachman, and I was like, oh, okay, that's interesting. And then you go find out who that is, and then you go down the rabbit hole, and you're like, oh man, Stephen King was only getting paid for one book a year, so then he decided to create his alias so that he could make more money and write more books or whatever.
Yeah, his editor said you can't saturate the market, and he goes, "Yes, I can.
Yes, I can. I'm just
this
going
is
to keep
Richard
on writing."
Bachman,
Right?
And they went, "Yeah, let's see if that works." But you can't keep that secret because the first book was called Thinner, and I'm not a horror guy, and I fucking love that book.
Yes.
And I was like, "Who is this Richard Bachman guy? He just writes like Stephen King."
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't call it, but
He's ripping his style.
I was really aware that
is Stephen King actually writing
guy,
these, or is he paying Richard Bachman to do all these? Yeah.
I didn't see the style or anything because I wasn't that sophisticated, but it was clearly the work of a professional who this is nobody's first book, I'm
Right.
sorry. Like, who is this Bachman guy? And the second the audience starts doing that, you can't keep that secret.
Right.
Because somebody's wife is going to tell her best friend, and then it's over. And that's before the internet.
Yes.
Yeah. And it's still, my memory is it was like it wasn't more than 6 months
After reading
after I read it, which was like right away, because that was in the press. Like, this book is great. And somebody hits a gypsy and she curses him to eat a pie of curses. And I'm like, hey, that sounds cool. And I was right. I will tell everybody, what a great Hollywood book. Find Thinner and read that and go, wow, here's the level of horror Larry's okay with.
It's a good movie.
Creepy.
The movie doesn't do it. The movie doesn't do the book justice.
Oh yeah, I can imagine.
That is generally what happens. Sadly, to Stephen King's books, I think, is that the movie doesn't really nail it.
You can't capture.
He's Pet Sematary. Pet Sematary is pretty solid, but I think that's
why though, because you're watching a movie with 30 other people or more, right? And it's 2 hours, and I don't care how freaked out you are. It's not like the dread that reading a book this thick.
Oh no, I agree.
You can't keep that in your head for,
Yeah. Well, that's
why the books his books will never be able to give you the same juice that you get from reading.
Well, it's just like if you ever read Cujo and watch Cujo.
Yeah.
It's not even comparable because everyone has a scary experience with a dog that instantly happens to you as you're reading that book. Whereas when you're watching Cujo, you're like, I've never been around a dog that big.
Dog.
Right. I've never been around a dog that big.
I get a real dog. That's a guy in a suit.
Right. So, but I think who's in that one? Isn't the little kid from Growing Pains in that? I don't know.
The son. Yeah. Well, I went down a similar rabbit hole because I watched Critters the other night, and I was like, "Who's the mom?" And the mom is in everything. She's in Cujo.
Oh yeah.
Wait, who's the mom? And hold on, don't.
That's not Dee Wallace, is it?
I think it's Dee Wallace.
Oh, Dee Wallace Stone. Is that her?
I've never seen any of those movies. I don't care. And I was like, I think the mom from Close Encounters is in that movie.
Yes.
Yes, Dee Wallace. Yes.
Dee Wallace.
Dee Wallace Stone. Dee Wallace Stone.
Wow. I knew her before she got married.
E.T. To E.T. That's what.
Is that what it is? E.T.
Yeah.
Right. Terry Garr is the mom in Close Encounters. What a dick.
But hold on, who's the love interest? Who's what's his name? Dreyfus's love interest. Isn't it her?
I don't know. Aren't I losing my mind?
Maybe.
I'm old. I'm like going to be 62 in a couple of days.
I mean,
no, dude.
Running for president in a couple of weeks.
First thing I'm going to do is just pull everybody out and apologize to everyone and hope nobody.
Melinda Dillon.
Poorly of us.
Melinda Dillon.
She was
the mom in Christmas Story.
Well, that makes sense.
Okay.
That makes
There you
sense.
go.
But they
That's
come
what I
on,
meant to say.
they look exactly alike.
Yeah.
Like the fact that they didn't make a movie called Sisters, and that actually was what's her name, playing 2 roles or whatever. I don't know. Well, speaking of Running Man, Mark, do you know who directed Running Man?
The new one or the old one?
The old one. If you read my
I can't
book,
stop my head. Oh, you
Oh man, you almost got me. That went halfway up my nose. Not the whole way. If you read my book, Mark,
I would know who directed Running Man. You're right.
Anyway, I think it's it's Starsky or Hutch. I don't know. It's one of the two, or it's one of the Chips guys. I don't remember. I actually don't even remember off the top of my head anymore.
Cool.
Paul Michael
you have read
Glover,
your book.
the guy who played Starsky was a big director.
Oh, then that's who it was.
Yeah.
That's who it was. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's kind
Cool
of like
story. You should put that in your book.
I
Put that in your
should.
next book.
maybe I'll remember it next time.
Put that in your book and smoke it.
All right. Well, random. Did you guys see the Wonder Man casting trailer?
Yes. It's a
Okay.
miracle I didn't just start babbling about that. But this
So
is
here's
me
my-
trying not to.
Here's my only question. Why can't I find out who the guy is playing Wonder Man on the old TV show? I cannot find anything listed about it. Do you know who it is, Mark, Mark or Larry?
I don't. I was expecting that it was going to
suspect
be Nathan Fillion
because
because they were making a big deal about him playing Wonder Man, right? And there's a Wonder Man poster that says starring Nathan Fillion in like fucking WandaVision or something.
Oh yeah.
So I just assumed that was going to be him, but it's clearly not. But I love the conceit of this. Like all the people, they're going to be like, "Oh, you're so woke and you cheat." I'm like, I'm going to just tell those people to shut the fuck up because that's not Wonder Man. Wonder Man was Buck Rogers in the 70s and 80s, and this kid is like fucking all of us watching Buck Rogers and going, "Hey, that's cool." And he grows up to be an actor and gets the opportunity to play Buck Rogers. Shut the fuck up. That's a great premise for a show.
Well, and then the biggest premise. What do I got going on here? Why is that still showing up down there?
Who was the actor who was in Sneakers? The Too Many Secrets, Marty.
Oh, Ben Kingsley.
Yeah, Ben Kingsley. I think it's going to be a young Ben Kingsley. That's.
Oh my God! So you're telling me the Ben Kingsley is the guy who played? Trevor Slatter.
Trevor. Yeah.
Dude.
Yes.
That's what I think.
But he's all like
these guys going, "There's black people in my movies."
But he's all like buff. But he's all like buff and stuff. You think that's, dude? If that's what they do, that is so smart.
Because he's in the trailer.
Are you putting this on stage or just looking at stuff?
Oh, I'm trying to look up stuff.
All right. Well, I won't throw it up when you have Octocuro on your screen.
Yeah. No, because I'm looking.
That joke was for you, Mark.
Thank you.
Because I'm looking up the cast.
Probably Hector. Hector knows who she is. Anyway,
I'm looking up the cast and I'm seeing like, does anyone is anyone listed as the old? Because my favorite thing in the whole trailer is like, if I can't order from Disney like the Wonder Man lunchbox or the Wonder Man like VHS tape, like first off, that has to be like the cast gift immediately.
Okay.
But the fact that I can't buy that right now is kind of bothering me. But I also can't get the Alien Earth hat either. Like Disney is really like slow on their like dork merch that instantly would sell.
If it makes it feel any better though, those are AI on the thing, and some of my buddies are like really mad about that. Like, why didn't they just make the lunch boxes in the cups? That's fucking AI. And I'm like, all right. Huh. But your point is, why aren't they making those? Which is true. But here's the thing: Disney, once they get it in their corporate heads that people want that shit. Like I first got this with Big Hero 6, where they had one of the characters had a baseball hat.
Yeah, Sanford and Tokyo,
right? The ninjas. And so they had this cool little SF that looked like a kanji. And I'm like, I have to have that hat. Look where I live, right? And no, they didn't make it. And I was like, are you out of your fucking minds? It's a baseball hat. It's the easiest thing in the world. That I did it when I did my comic book. Hey, look, one of the main characters has a hat on. Here, you can buy it for $20. Here's a picture of my dad wearing it, you know? And that's me. Like fucking Disney. There's like billions of dollars. Everybody's, I don't
know. The problem is a lot of these things, and this is why I'm kind of where my brain is going, is like a lot of these things they only make in a theme park. So it only sits in the theme park.
Right.
So like that's a great example. They did make a hat, and I think it was in like Tokyo Disney. So you could only get this hat.
Yeah, but I mean that's after I saw the movie 4 times, right?
Well, but exactly.
I wanted it like that second,
right? Right, exactly. But like I want the lunchbox, but that's the coolest, like, or the VHS tape. Like
I'm agreeing with you.
Give me the empty box. I just want to have it in my background, like to be like, what do you have, Wonder Man on VHS? That doesn't even make sense.
It doesn't even exist.
There has to be some kind of calculation with the bean counters because. Like, even if a movie's tanking, merch will save you. Like, if you had 3 sizes of little stuffed Woolas for John Carter, that might have paid for your budget, man. Like, every little kid I knew, because Walker was like about 6 when that movie came out, him and all his friends were like, Woola's awesome! I want a Woola! And I'm like, yeah, sorry, man.
Yeah.
Go blame
Unless go on Etsy, but I don't think you're going to find one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Steve wanted the alien with all the burns on her skin.
From what? From what?
From John Carter. From John Carter.
The one
who kept making all the mistakes. So every time she made a mistake, they branded her.
Oh, yeah.
I don't even remember that, but now I want it.
It's just one of those forearmed.
That's what I thought. That he saves at the end, right?
Just that you said aliens threw me way off because those are the native inhabitants of Barsoom.
Barsoom.
That's true. You're right. Well, to me, aliens, that's all.
There's no aliens in John Carter. What's he talking about? I'm like, oh, that's
colonizer talk. You're right.
I think her name is Sula or Sala or something like that. She's the long, skinny, wispy daughter of one of the main guys who, because she's woke, they don't like her. She's fine with red-skinned Martians.
That whenever I think of John Carter, I always get so goddamn depressed that never but you know what it is? I feel like that's one of those like properties that like in 10 years from now, someone's gonna like blow the dust off of it and be like, I'm doing this again. Like I don't care that it failed.
I hope. That's an excellent thing. I have a first edition in my steampunk bathroom because that's, period appropriate, but also, that's how much I love that fucking book.
But you know what it is? It's like I feel like that's what's going to happen with that because kind of that's what happened with Tron. It was like Tron came out long time ago, and then someone came along and was like, "I have an idea to do this again."
You made me so happy saying that. I guarantee that's going to happen.
Somebody
will be like, you know what? I read this thing that the first cartoon that Disney wanted to do wasn't Sleeping Beauty, but John Carter. And they never did it. And there's some test stuff that's on YouTube you can see. But then I found out that I loved that movie when I was a boy, and then they just tanked it, and that's shitty. And then I found out that the rights are available again.
Right. Exactly.
You know what I mean? So somebody's gonna. That's kind of the plot of Wonder Man, actually, right? Here's some beloved thing that we need to revisit.
Right. Or else we lose the IP. And then that's like Disney's MO now. Like there's a reason why I think they're like pushing forward for like a Tangled live, like I don't know, the Tangled a live action Tangled. But that's because I think they own the rights to Rapunzel, but it's like one of those things where it's like it's another one of those IPs that like hits the 95 years or whatever it is, and they're just like, yeah, but if we do a live action, then we start that thing all over again with with a live action Rapunzel. And if someone wants to make an animated Rapunzel, who gives a shit? Because we have the original Disney Rapunzel that we did, Tangled or whatever it's called, and now we have a live action. So now we kind of cover ourselves either way. And it's like, yeah, that's fucking smart. But I don't know, Disney.
When you said you needed the lunchbox, I need a whole like 37-minute special on Disney Plus that's just an episode of Wonder Man from 1979.
Oh, they totally have to do that.
Dude,
oh, sometimes Walker.
Look at this.
Look at this.
Hello.
Hey, buddy.
Hello.
What's going on, man?
They let you leave Cheesecake Factory? This is nice.
What's the weather like there? You got a tank on, I see.
Yeah, it's 79 outside. I was planning on taking a nap and then couldn't fall asleep, so I walked over to this bookstore and got a new book. So,
what is it?
I'm very happy. It's Donald Westlake.
Oh yeah, right on.
Yeah, it's a detective. It's an actor who plays a detective on TV, and then one of his friends is like, "Hey, I need your help," and so he has to be a detective in real life.
I like that premise.
Yeah, so it's really
All you
cool.
missed was us talking about Peacemaker and the Wonder Man trailer that came out this morning.
Peacekeeper, Larry. Peacekeeper.
Fucker.
No. You said it right. You said it right.
I'm glad that show's over. I don't ever have to talk about it again. Just I'll wear the T-shirt and just answer to anything he calls me.
Oh, Donald Westlake is Payback.
Yeah, Westlake's
great,
man.
He's Point Blank. I didn't realize that.
He wrote he wrote all the Executioners or something too, right? Under a pen name.
The Parker books.
The Parker books, right.
Jason Statham did.
Yeah.
Or
Speaking of Jason Statham, I saw the funniest TikTok. Some guy was talking to him and said, I do a great Jason Statham impression. He's like, let's hear it. He goes, oh no, I got to give you the pitch. This is for a movie called The Librarian, because I love your voice and I love that when you talk and you go really low, it sounds fucking worse. And Jason Statham's just sitting there laughing like some guy's talking,
Yeah.
And then the guy leans to the microphone and he goes, I want you people to stop talking. I'm the librarian. You're gonna have to listen to me. It's just, I don't know. Sorry. That's the first time somebody said Jason Statham in front of me since I saw that. And I'm like, I'm gonna bust that out someday. I'm the librarian.
You got to see the bloopers for that movie Spy with Melissa McCarthy. He's great in that.
We saw that movie a long time ago. Remember, pal?
Yeah.
He hates Melissa McCarthy.
I don't like her.
That movie was definitely a victim of bad marketing, though.
Yeah.
Well, Melissa McCarthy is she's one of those moment in time comedians that only is like extremely popular for like a 2-year window and then kind of like just like falls into the background.
That's your West Coast elitism talking, man. The whole middle of the country watched Mike and Molly for like 9 years.
No, I meant like her. I meant her Hollywood. Like, do you know what I mean? Like her Hollywood.
Like TV's not Hollywood.
No, I don't think anymore. Not really anymore.
I don't even think Hollywood's Hollywood anymore, right?
That's very
We're
true.
moving to New Zealand and just making our own movies.
Yeah, there or Atlanta. So.
Oh, dude! Speaking of that, tell the lads what Manny said about Jack Fry.
Oh yeah, Manny read Jack Fry today or some soon.
Yeah, this morning at lunch.
And he said he was really happy about it, glad he could help make it cool.
Yeah. I don't know. I just thought of that because awesome. Now Jack Fry's shooting in New Zealand, right?
Yeah.
How is the weather in New Zealand?
It's upside down. The moon is the weirdest thing. Because somebody like me, I have a mental map of the moon. And so we were there for like 4 days before I noticed. And I look up and I was like, what the fuck is wrong with the moon? And I couldn't figure it out. And then the next day we went to an observatory and I was like, yeah, the Earth's upside down. I was like, oh, yeah. Okay.
Oh, that's funny.
Never mind.
you're on the other side.
It's not the moon that's upside down. It's the Earth.
It's the you.
Anyway. Oh, look at this. California. Jeez. Oh, you're lifting again, huh?
I am. I feel better now, so I went to the gym yesterday.
Oh, that's good. I just meant like, this time last year you were at football practice.
Yeah.
Right? So, it's cool.
4 o'clock on a Friday. Yikes.
Yeah.
Man, that sounds like torture.
It wasn't great. Then when daylight savings hit and it's like dark at 5:15 and then raining at 6 and we're all still in our gear and our coaches had to drive the cars up and turn the headlights on because we didn't have stadium lights. That was really fun.
Come on, that's character building.
Yeah.
So what do you and your boys think of Peacekeeper? Was it fine? What do you think?
Yeah, it was really good.
Will I ever stop fucking saying this?
It was really fun. We all really enjoyed it. I actually didn't catch the Checkmate one. My friend Oliver did. So.
Oh, right on. Which one?
Oliver Pardo.
Oliver, or Pulliver?
Jolliver.
Jolliver.
But we it was really fun. We watched all of it. I really enjoyed it.
Did you do like a complete buzz through once it was done, or have you been like episodically watching?
No, we've been doing it. So we have this one class. We all of us screenwriters have one class on Thursday night from like 4 to 6. So we just go to that class, go have dinner, and then watch it all together. So we've been doing it.
What a blast!
Yeah,
nice.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like Mark. It was one of those. I think it's one of the ones I gotta like. I want to buzz. Like I watched the first season and I liked the first season. I thought it was great. And I like John Cena, so like I want to see John Cena do well, and I think he's a really good actor. So I'm interested to see with the second one because it seems like it's just. But like my one buddy was like, yeah, I like season 1 way better. So. I don't know. I'll see. I'll buzz through it.
You didn't need to watch it every week.
Cena is acting great though.
He's doing really well.
His acting in the second season is like a different guy than the first season. Like every emotional beat is sold up and down the street effortlessly. And I don't know if that's, they just turned the camera on and waited until he did a good one, or if he's like locked in, because he did a fucking really good job.
Is it when it ends? I guess my question is, because I haven't watched any of the season, I know the premise of it. Does it leave us in a like where that character is going, or is it open ended? Like you kind of have no idea.
It's open ended.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's the definition of open ended. Mm-hmm. Like no one knows. I don't think James Gunn knows what he's doing.
Probably. I mean, it's
right. He's just like, this is where I stop the story.
Yeah, this is back. I think
I can't wait for the good idea I'm going to have later.
I read that it's like it's to the back of the pile for him right now because like everyone's kind of killing him about progress on other stuff. So interesting.
I think it's impressive that he does 1 or 2 projects and oversees all the other ones.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Creatively. Yeah. That's a lot, man.
You just gotta keep the momentum, though. That's the thing that I don't know if he has the stamina to do.
I'm feeling cracks. Like every time they talk about a show, it's like, oh, the Sergeant Rock can't get an actor, so they're gonna push it back a little bit, or like they're gonna push back Brave and the Bold a little bit because the script's not there, or they're not happy with the Waller script, so they're gonna push that back. And then it's like, okay, well, you plan on having like 3 shows and 3 movies come out every year, but the scripts aren't there. So now you have like 2 movies in 1 show.
Well, you know what the thing is?
That's think it's good. It'll be good when it comes out instead of just, gumming up the sink.
Of course, but it's like they want to produce a lot, and they're not going to because they have such high standards.
You know what it is? Marvel created an unrealistic cadence of announcements.
Yeah.
But the thing that Marvel has always done pretty strategically and effectively is they know who the director is. They know who the actors are. They have them locked in a fucking contract that they cannot get out of. And then they wait a little bit and then they announce it. Whereas I think DC's playing catch up where he has to be like, here's the project I want to do. Get excited. And it's like, shit, I don't know who the director is. Shit, I don't know who the main actor is yet. Yeah. And he's also trying to establish all that too. So he doesn't have that built-in like trust yet.
Yeah.
So he's like trying to get you to buy in. It's different, right? Like you're buying into the DC universe stuff because you trust James Gunn's creative vision.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas sometimes with Marvel, you're more like bought in because like, oh, he got this director and this actor to do this character kind of thing. Whereas I feel like even the Superman, like, I don't know who the guy who played Superman was. I trust James Gunn. I'm sure, so that's where you kind of push your trust.
I mean, it's interesting because like I feel like I was starting to do that with the Russos, where I was like, oh, okay, anything they make, I'm down for. And then they had kind of a string of movies lately where I'm like, like The Gray Man. I'm like, oh, did anyone even see that?
I liked it. I thought it was.
Yeah, Gray Man was cool, but I agree with your point though, because they lost me on their super secret spy show that was supposed to be, I forget what it's called. It was
Citadel.
Right, we watched the first one and it was just kind of average, and then like 6 months later, I'm like, hey, are you guys watching Citadel Tokyo and Citadel New Zealand? And it's a franchise of this average bullshit. I'm like, I don't think the Russos are as cool as they think they are anymore.
But that's just how they pitched it. The last episode was like a cliffhanger, and it was like, find out what happens in Citadel, Greece, and it's like, no.
Is it? Oh, so is it it's a TV show?
It's a TV show.
Yeah.
It's one season TV shows, but in different places about different characters. It's like, if you think of it as like a collection of short stories.
Is it like, okay, so here's my next question. Is it a streaming channel or is it a basic TV channel?
It's Apple.
Streaming.
It's like Prime or
Okay.
Apple.
Oh,
It's
interesting.
not Apple, because Apple has 100% good shows, and that was not a good one.
Right. It was Prime.
It's a good idea. I loved the first episode. It's had all kinds of cool stuff. People getting killed surreptitiously. People on phones, worried about what their friends are. It's great. I totally bought in. And the second episode was like nothing. And I'm like, all right, well, sometimes, you get a little stumble. Maybe it's a tone thing. And then like around episode 6, I was like, I actively don't like this show. But it turned out it was fine. It wasn't a waste of time, but
I did watch the first episode of this. Yes, I had the same reaction. I was like, oh, this could be cool, and then I gave up on 2.
Yeah.
Walker, I thank Hector for reminding me. I'm sorry to interrupt, Mark, but
I was done.
Chief of War is fucking great.
Okay, is it?
Yes, you will love it. And it's Jason Momoa playing the cousin of King Kamehameha in Hawaii in the 1700s.
Uh-huh.
It's the story of how Kamehameha gets control of
all the islands, right?
Of all the islands. But
that's so cool.
I'm only on episode 2, and every single minute of it is in Hawaiian, and I love it. It's not like the Klingon thing where you want to look and read, and it's just too confusing. It's not like I don't like captions thing, because I do. I love subtitles, but it wasn't distracting like in Star Trek, to the point where I didn't notice. Like, I'm watching TV and I'm relating to the events, and I'm just kind of reading. I have to read to see what they're saying, but it's not. It's total autopilot because I'm so invested in what's going on. And anyway, Mommy turned me on to this podcast called Smartless, and Will Arnett, Jason Bateman, and Sean Hayes, from
Will and Grace.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how he would know him, but I don't think you do.
But
they do the thing, and they interviewed Momoa, and he told us the entire thing is just behind the scenes of making that show. And I almost wanted to send you that, but you're doing stuff. But it's incredible, to the point where in history, Kamehameha wins because this volcano goes off and it splits the other side in half, basically, and they're just trying to live, not have a battle, right?
Yeah.
So Kamehameha wins. When they're shooting this, they're like, they go to the lava fields to shoot it, and they're like, hey, man, I think it's, I forget the 2 volcanoes, but there's 2 volcanoes next to each other. And the first one goes off when they're setting up to shoot, and they're like, you got to get out. That's not cool. And they're like, all right, we'll move to the second volcano. That's going to be safe. And 24 hours later, that one goes off. And so, but they're already there and set up. So Momoa just turns to everybody and goes, this is clearly the ancestors telling that they want all the production value to be on film. So let's fucking go. And they shot while 2, never in the history of recorded history, so it might have happened before, have these 2 things gone off at roughly the same time. And they went off 24 hours apart.
That's so cool.
And they filmed an episode while that was going on. And it's the last climatic battle I was like, dude,
that's awesome.
I can't wait to get there. But I'm gonna instead of just watching that last one, I'm going to watch that whole show because it's fucking great.
Yeah.
I'm having a problem. I'm having the problem where it's like, oh, there's a ton of good stuff coming out, and I just don't have time to watch it because I mean I'm hanging out.
You're
with
making your own shit, man.
Welcome to adulthood.
I could totally watch it, but I'm having such a good time hanging out with my friends until like 2 a.m.
You gotta just start the note list on your phone.
Yeah,
because it's there's so much you just miss stuff, man. And then,
in 20 years, when your kid goes to college, you can catch up on all of it.
Exactly.
I've got the list going.
Yeah.
So
well, put that on your list.
I will. That and then but I did get a chance to watch The Lowdown. I don't know if you guys have heard of that one, but it's with Ethan Hawke.
Yeah.
And, Tulsa. Is it in Tulsa too, or is that
it's in somewhere in Oklahoma? But yeah, I really liked the first episode.
Hey, dude, check this out.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, I post up your stuff for the kids. Although Hector's probably subscribed to your channel.
That's I don't know how you pronounce the guy's name, but it's Sterling. The guy who does The Lowdown is Sterling Harjo, or is that how you say it?
Oh, the Reservation Dogs guy?
That's the guy who does The Lowdown.
Oh, that show's probably awesome then.
Yeah, so my buddy Scott, they were talking about it on Wednesday. They're like, are you not watching The Lowdown? It's like better than Reservation. It's like it's the best thing he's done.
That's awesome.
I really like the premise. It's just like this reporter who only reports on true stuff, and then he like did like this whole like kill piece on this family, on this like corrupt family, and then one of them killed themselves, and he's like, well, I have to do another one because that proves that everything I said is true. And they're like, well, if you keep going, it'll look like you killed him.
Yeah, they were saying that like if you you like Ethan Hawke, it's really good because he kind of plays like he's awesome in it. And then I was funny because I was thinking, I was like, do I like Ethan Hawke? And I was really having a hard time finding like the movie that I'm like, oh, I really do like Ethan Hawke. And I was like, I don't actually know if I have like.
I mean, Gattaca is the only thing that pops in my head.
Which one?
Pretty good in Moon Knight.
Gattaca.
Moon Knight. Because I was like, he did something recently, like recent and commercial that I saw.
Yeah, you saw, he's the bad guy in Moon Knight. But yeah, Gattaca is great.
I'm sorry, but I got to wrap it up.
Mark, thanks for hanging with us, man.
Yeah, man.
Walker, I'm happy you were able to pop in for a little bit. Miss you, buddy.
I am too. I miss y'all too.
Yeah. All right, friends. You guys can go, but I gotta.
Yeah, go do your thing.
Thanks, Mark. Awesome.
Later, Mark.
Talk to you,
all right, buddy. Oh wait,
Yeah.
not end stream. Just leave. Okay.
Yeah, just.
Wait, how do I do it? Oh god. There you go. Okay.
Well, yeah. I mean,
if I'm leaving, you're all leaving. No. Okay. Bye.
I just Walker's here, so I want to keep talking to him.
Yeah.
I'll be here until he tells me he's leaving.
What the hell? I'm looking.
So what's Lowdown on, man?
It's on Disney Plus. It's
all right. I'll watch that.
It's FX on Hulu on
That's
Disney.
what. Yeah.
Okay. I saw ads for it, so I thought it was network, but
it's network. It's FX, so it comes out once a week.
We don't watch FX anymore.
I'm going through his entire movie list, and I can't find like
he's most famous for those 3 movies.
Before Sunset. I don't watch that shit.
Yeah, me neither. But Moon Knight.
He was in Daybreakers. I kind of like that one. That was that weird. Oh, he did the remake of Assault on Precinct 13. But who wants to watch a remake of Assault on Precinct 13? This is great. 13?
Apparently, there was a Citadel Las Vegas. By the time you get to that, I see why your ability to care is down to nothing. The first one was not. It was a really cool concept done by people that forgot that they were at work, I think.
It was super cool because the concept is that this thing with all of the spies' names and stuff and everyone who is undercover gets leaked, and then everyone goes after them.
Didn't I see that movie? Didn't I see that Mission Impossible already though?
It is. We were calling it the knock list.
Knock list. That's what I was like. What
are they dragging it out?
Yeah. Listen. I just rewatched
watch 17 shows. I didn't like that marketing thing. It's like that never works. Part adventure begins, part 1. No, you have to make us care about the first one. Anyway.
I was gonna say I'm upset Mark left because I'm trying to force him to rewatch the last Mission Impossible because I watched it and I was like, I fucking love that movie. That movie is phenomenal. Like there's not even like honestly like might be my favorite Mission Impossible. And exactly.
The Hunt. Anyway,
and I was just blown away by how good it was, and like there's not a wasted scene in that. I could have watched that movie for 5 hours.
I don't think that's my favorite, but
really,
my favorite's the one where
Henry Cavill.
No, the one before that. What's it called? Is that Fallout Walker?
Fallout number 4 is Fallout, where he's climbing the building. But
that's the one I like the most.
Is that
the one with Reimer where they make him act in the same scene with a guy they're gonna give your job to if you start giving a shit about the contract?
Oh, that's the super tall building one, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah,
so Fallout and Rogue Nation, the Chris.
What's the Henry Cavill one?
Fallout.
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Walker would know. Remember that day you watched? I mean, that month that you watched all the Mission Impossibles one after another, and then started over. Yeah, it was like there was one couple days where you watched all of them.
It was like
started over though.
I was like, you're blaming that on me. That was you.
Okay, maybe that was me.
You put it on, and I would like come in, and I didn't watch. I watched the first one with you, and then I did something during 2 and 3 because I don't really like 2 and 3.
Gotcha.
Then I came back and watched 4, 5, 6, and 7.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Not leaving the couch.
Have you
fresh brains?
Have you ever watched the original TV show?
No, I don't think so.
I think you'd be pretty. I think you might dig it.
I should check it out.
I don't think you would like the show, but I think you would like episodes.
That's what I mean. I don't know. Like, I'm trying to think of an episode to watch.
I'll get an episode that does the whole thing where that's like there's a crime and then there's a twist and then they do a thing. There's like they all run that structure, but there's a couple that do it really well.
I was gonna say I'm sure there's probably like if you go through all the episodes because I know there's over 100. I'm sure there's probably even more than that. It might be 200 for all I know because that's how TV was. But I'm sure there's a couple that are like the rating wise are probably like 9s or something like that. Like, and you just know it's awesome.
171 episodes.
Oh my God, really that many? I knew it would be over 100. I had no idea it was almost close to that.
See, I was going to throw in the 80s reboot because during the writers' strike in 1988, they had a fucking amazing idea. They're like, we can't pay any writers. Let's just take the old Mission Impossible scripts. We have and they took 23 good ones. So if you check those, and I'll go back and get the original thing, but they just shot it with new cast and they changed everybody's name. Although Jim Phelps was in both. He's just like 79 years old. So it's basically him struggling to the trash can to pull the shoebox out. It's got the tape recorder in it.
That's pretty cool.
Like, good morning, Mr. Phelps. You're looking at Kruger Stillmat. And you're like, what? That was an episode in the 60s, wasn't it? I was like, yeah, whatever.
That's pretty sick.
The one thing, I'm going to say this just for Chris, who's trying to drop science on me. John Delancey's in the pilot. Yes. But my favorite thing is, I can't remember the girl's name, but they're pretty girl character. It's like Tiffany or something. She's the only one that ever got killed and was disavowed until the movies. So like they always say, if any of your crew are captured or killed, the secretary will disavow any knowledge of your actions. And it never happened, right? So they were like, hey, what are they going to do to us? We're the stupid thing that's going to get canceled the second the writer's strike goes away.
Oh.
Let's fucking, disavow somebody. And they did it to the cute girl.
I did not know Lee Merriweather was on Mission Impossible. I'll have to go find those.
Oh, dude, the old Mission Impossible is amazing for 50s actors.
Yeah, that's cool.
Like 60s actors. Half of Star Trek is in it, to the point where, like, Leonard Nimoy played the disguise guy Paris for 4 years, which is 1 year longer than he was on Star Trek.
I gotta see if that's on Tubi because that might be a nice background thing.
It is. It's 100% on Tubi.
Okay.
Or wait, what do I watch Star Trek on, Walker?
Freebie?
Freebie?
I think it's Tubi.
Preview.
Pluto.
Pluto.
Yeah, Mission Impossible is on Pluto. Because
Okay.
I only watch 2 channels: Star Trek and Mission Impossible.
I watch I watch Iron Chef, and I've been watching now. I have some Sorry, Walker. I have some anime thing going on in the background because I'm trying to. Because listen, I'm trying to find more. 80s anime is the level of detail in this animation is just insanity. So
there was one that just like, I'm not saying that it's not impressive. There's one, I don't think it was Akira, but there was one anime that like discovered something like 200,000 new colors.
Oh,
or some crazy thing.
That's pretty nuts.
Yeah.
But the one I'm watching right now is Angel Cop, and it's psycho. But the detail is just like they must have 50,000 people animating this because there's no way that this detail is like a single cell is like took a person a week to do. It's like there's just too much detail every time something's on the screen. But anyway, well, should we call
Yeah,
it?
we should probably call it. Yeah, hour 15.
I would just want to brag for a second.
Yeah, please.
Yeah.
I saw Steve's background and it was different from last time I tuned in, and he always has really good backgrounds. Yeah, all of this stuff behind you. So I couldn't do anything cool at home because there was no setup for it. But next time I'm coming on here. I've got all of my posters up.
Oh, see, dude, the comics looks great, dude.
This entire wall, and then up there is all.
Yeah, just keep on adding it in, man.
And I'm gonna do that.
What's the Spidey thing in the corner there?
Oh, this was part of the posters from the poster thing. So I got
where you got Animal House too,
and then Pulp Fiction
Pulp
too.
Fiction.
Yeah, of course.
But I was very happy with that, and I've got all of my comics next to me, ready to.
Oh, there you go.
Look at those comics.
Well, here's my newest edition, right above the scanners.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, that is cool.
It's the old Trick or Treat Studios Ghostbuster sign. I was like, yeah, I want that.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
rightly so.
So awesome. Well, good to see you, Walk.
That's cool. Yeah, I'll show mommy the corner of your room there.
Keep on posting every so often. Good to see you're still keeping Cheesecake Factory in business. So that's good.
Crushing it, man.
I'm trying.
Tell Chris real quick about your painting. You brought all your paints to school, man.
I don't have it with me. It's in a different room, but because painting is my meditation, so I've just kept it. I've kept it going, and finished up my first mini at college the other day. If I can find the picture of it, but this was the work in progress.
That worked out cool though. That's that night guy that you have, the blue and yellow.
Yeah.
Oh, sick! What is the miniature line from?
It's from Dungeons and Dragons.
Oh, that's cool.
I've got a few here.
So do you need those resins from Chris?
I'd love.
Yeah, say yeah. So you know what? I'll get with Chris and we'll put it in the box that I send you every week.
Okie dokie.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks. Thank Mr. Sagasati.
Thank you, Mr.
Hey,
Sagas.
and it's 420, you know.
Is it really?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Perfect time.
Oh yeah, there's a Jackson too. Remember that costume I made?
Yeah, the rabbit.
Yeah.
Best friend.
Oh, there's a resin. There's a little resin of that.
Yeah.
I've seen the toy. I saw an action figure of him. I'm like,
they have a pretty good Black Series version.
I was like, that's pretty nutso, but it still hasn't been in live action, right? To this moment,
they've done a skeleton that looks like a rabbit head, and so everybody thinks that they're saying Jackson's dead, and I disagree.
Let me get on Star Wars. I'm gonna do a Jackson. I'm a James Gunn a Jackson show.
Nice,
dude.
Get your father to do the voice.
you don't that is the
Thanks, Hector. We'll see you, man.
all I was gonna say, Walker, is that's the closest thing to like the alternate universe of Star Wars when you were younger. Like, I don't know if you understand what that would mean to people. That's why I think they're so hesitant to make it and put it on.
No, it's because Lucas is still alive. Whoever made up that character unwisely said he thought it'd be funny to put Bugs Bunny in the Star Wars universe, and George Lucas got personally offended, and so that's why like Favreau or Filoni or whoever now put it in Mandalorian, because they're like, look,
well, they grew up reading that comic book.
This could be a dead Jackson, So, but it's not real Jackson, so George isn't going to get mad at us.
We'll get it eventually, one day.
That's going to be great.
Working on my treatment right now.
Get on it. Well,
no, don't get on that. Wait until
there's other stuff.
Wait until they come hire you. Do your own shit now.
Yeah.
And then wait until Filoni, needs somebody to tell Star Wars to, and you'd be like, yes, I'm up to date. Anyway. All right. Hey, man, thanks. I know you're doing other stuff. You're not, so it's awesome to catch up with you, and I know everybody appreciates it. So
it was very fun being here.
Good to see you, and be safe, have fun, and have fun. So
you have to now. Steve said it. So.
Yeah. Well,
I was gonna not have fun tonight.
Right. That was good.
Schedule, but I guess I'll change it.
You feeling better, right? You sound better.
Yeah, I feel great.
Yeah, good. All right. Well, I'll either tell mommy or make her watch the rest of it.
I'll see you guys later, man.
All right. Thanks, Steve. Always a pleasure. See you. All right. See you, Walker. Love you, buddy.
Love you too.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.
End of stream.
Ghost story.